Good afternoon from Your Best Car in Kent. My name is Ben. I'm from one of our two UK branches. We're in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire, near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews from our happy customers, and of course, the rest of our fleet. Before I get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer the two most frequently asked questions that we get here, which are, do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes and yes, we will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. Then on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us, or you can visit our website, yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So whether it's PCP or HP that you're after, you can input some numbers to that calculator, adjust the filters down below, find something that works for you, and then there'll be a finance breakdown of that contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our VW Golf R, presented in Lapid Blue Special Metallic paint, which looks stunning on a day like today when the sun is out. Just like the other Golf R hot hatches, this car has the ferocious 2-litre petrol engine producing 300 brake horsepower. Now in the advert I described this car as the perfectly spec'd Golf R estate, and I really do mean it. Credit is due to its one previous owner who absolutely nailed the specification from new. There's loads to get through in the video. We've got the dynamic chassis control, the panoramic sunroof, and the full leather seat upholstery, but don't worry, everything will be listed in the description, both on Auto Trader and on our website. One of my favourite upgrades is actually down here on the exterior, the 19-inch Pretoria alloy wheels. Now, if you're in the market for a Golf R, you simply must have the Pretorias with this shape, especially with the colour. It contrasts beautifully against the bodywork and neatly matches the mirror caps and roof rails too. If we have a look at the side profile, we'll see the rear privacy glass. There's black window surrounds as well, and then the estate body shape gives us this gorgeous rear end of the car with, of course, a massive boot as well, which I'll show you in just a second. So on to the interior. We're greeted first of all by the upgraded full leather seat upholstery. These are the black Vienna leather seats with the R embroidery on the back. The front two seats have a manual adjustment. They can also be heated. That is found within the climate controls. The driver then has a leather wrapped multi-function steering wheel. You've got your paddle shifters behind for switching it into your manual mode for the semi-automatic gearbox. You've got adaptive cruise control, voice control, hands-free buttons, multimedia buttons, and then another couple of big upgrades are the Dynaudio surround sound system. Here's just one of the speakers. If I stretch over here, you may have already seen this in the advert photos. And then up above, as I mentioned earlier, your opening panoramic sunroof. There is a sun blind as well, of course. You've got a gloss black panel display in the center console with a touchscreen in-car entertainment system, and then your dual zone climate controls down below. Let's have a hop inside and run through the features on the in-car entertainment system. Of course, I've included everything in the advert photos, but let's run through them now. Like I said, a touchscreen entertainment system in the middle, and then your sub-menus on the left and right hand side. So let's start with radio. Let's go from left to right. We've got FM, AM and DAB radio, so your digital radio stations will be on here too, once this loads up. There we go. So at the bottom, again, we have another sub-menu section where we can select the band, so FM, AM or DAB, and then the station list down below. Likewise for media, we can click on our source down here, so we can also connect up via USB, via aux, to play our own music. That might be through Spotify, Apple Music or YouTube. There is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. I'll show you that in just a second, but don't worry, if you haven't got Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you can still connect up normally via your USB, aux or Bluetooth. You then also have your satellite navigation built in, and then your sub-menus at the bottom here. Onto phones, so this is your Bluetooth hands-free, so you can connect up your phone and your contacts will be on here. You can make and take calls straight from your phone book. You can also use the buttons on the steering wheel to help you out with your multimedia, as well as your voice control. but everything will be in the middle, and you can keep your phone tucked away whilst driving, of course. Voice control can also be accessed from here, and if we go into menu, we've got App Connect, which is your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay and MirrorLink setup too. So again, you might have seen from the photos, I've connected up my phone, it works completely fine. It's a great upgrade to have on a car of this age. You've then got your driver select mode and your dynamic chassis control, so that can be accessed by pressing the button by the gear stick. You've got your normal mode, which we just keep it in now, comfort, and then your eco mode, which is really handy if you're motorway driving. But of course, this is a Golf R, so you've got your race mode and then your individual dynamic chassis control mode. So if we go into change, we can adjust all of these different settings how you like. Let's put it back into normal. If we put the gear into reverse, you'll see the front and rear parking sensors in a radar proximity setup. And then back over to menu, you've just got some general vehicle settings along with car as well. So down below, your dual zone climate controls, your temperature gauges are on the left and right hand side, and then your intensities in the middle. Your seat heating is also on the left and right. You've got intensities of 3. And as I've already mentioned, your gearbox is down below. You've got a really neat center console. Of course, your start stop button is there, and then you can adjust the if you want automatic start stop to come on or off, and then your traction control too, along with your electronic handbrake and auto hill hold. Under this section here, you've got some more storage, but more importantly, here's your USB and aux input. Under the armrest, you've got some more storage and then another USB port. To operate the sunroof, you've got a few modes. You can actually open it, well, press it once, and that will give you mode 1. It will slide back, a net will come up as well for you. If you press it one more time, it will go back a little bit further. One hard press towards the nose of the car will close it fully. And then likewise for this button up here for the sun blind. I'll keep the sun blind open just so you can see how far back it stretches. And then here is actually technically a mode 3. This will just tilt the glass open, giving you a little bit of air. So that's about it for the front cabin. Let's have a look at the rest of the car. Of course, back here we've got the exact same seat upholstery, the black Vienna leather seats. Isofix points are fitted all around, as well as the original floor mats. These rear seats can actually be folded flat. I'll show you that in just a second. Onto the rear of the car, we'll notice some more gloss black panel display. This is around the exhaust surround, and then of course your privacy glass extends to the rear too. In the back, we've got plenty of room. We've got a parcel shelf that can be retracted and of course taken off too. But just look how much space you've got back here. You've got some additional side pockets on the left and right hand side. Under the false floor, you've got your spare wheel. It could also be used as some additional storage too. It's not as secure, but you can use this area if you like. And then just to quickly show you the rear seats, it's really easy to collapse them. We can fold these down, and it just emphasizes how much practicality you get with the Golf R. You won't probably be able to see it here, but you'll easily be able to fit some suitcases in here, your golf clubs, maybe an IKEA trip, and then it will clip back into place. Oh, whoops, clearly I'm not strong enough. There we go. So if you're interested in buying the Golf R Estate, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchanges and offer finance packages, so if either of those options apply to you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on iMessage or the Meta platforms, so Facebook, Instagram or WhatsApp. So if you have any questions or queries about our cars, or you might have some details of your part exchange to send to us, then please feel free to message us on those platforms instead, if it's a little bit more convenient for you. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.